Hey guys, I'm Rick Curren, the Scaly Dad, here on the set with the Scaly Adventures crew.
That's right, I'm Tanya, the Scaly Mom.
And I'm Pierce, the Scaly Adventure, here with Goliath.
Of course.
That's awesome. Now, we get a lot of questions this season, season 3, about what kind of watches we're wearing. And you know what? I'm very proud to tell you that one of our partners this year is Luminox.
Yes.
And it's really, really cool. I first had an experience with Luminox when I was in the military, and I learned that they were watches that I could depend on. And you know what? I thought, hey, if it's good enough for the Navy SEALs, it's going to be good enough for us. In fact, it is tough enough for the Scaly stuff. But we want to take just a minute to tell you a little bit about the watches that we're wearing and why we picked the individual watches that we did for this season.
That's right, I'm wearing the Color Mark Blackout. And what I really like about it is the size. Now, I'm not a dainty girl, you all know that. I've never really liked the real small watches and things, so this is a men's watch, but I love it. In fact, a lot of my friends who are women wear men's watches, so this was perfect for me with the size. I also love that at night it lights up, so like when we're traveling and filming, the hotel room is pitch black dark, but I can roll over and see what time it is, which is really convenient. And then another thing that I really like is how light it is, because it's made of this space age polymer, so it almost feels like I'm not wearing anything, which is really cool, because when you're out filming for hours and hours, I personally don't want something that's really heavy on my arm, so I can barely feel like it's there. So that's really a cool feature about this watch.
Absolutely.
Now, Pierce, I know you loved your watch.
Yes, I really do. It's definitely engineered for someone who's more outdoors, and it definitely has a more tactical side to it. It's got a built-in compass and a ruler on the wristband, which is really good for me because while I'm out in the field, I need to make sure I know where I'm going, and I do come upon little creatures, which is great to measure them and be able to document them. I also love the fact that it glows in the dark because I wake up a lot in the middle of the night, so I need to keep track of how long I'm actually sleeping. So I actually really do like this watch.
And what's really cool about this watch also, if you guys look in season 3 when we filmed with the indigo snakes, on our Instagram page we took a picture of one of the eggs, and Pierce took his Luminox watch off and laid it down with a ruler so we could show the exact size.
Yeah.
So you can check that out, which is really cool.
Absolutely. And I'm wearing a similar version to what Tanya's wearing, but hey guys, I'm a typical guy. I like that heavy steel feel. So I'm actually wearing the stainless steel Color Mark Blackout chronograph. And Tanya's actually wearing the Color Mark, which is in the polymer, and Pierce is wearing the Recon. But the reason I chose mine was for a completely different function. On set, I am the director, the producer, and all that other stuff, but I'm also the official commercial timer. So I had to have a chronograph so that I could know down to the split second exactly how long my footage was. Because when we're filming and putting together episodes, if I'm off by a few seconds, it can really change the way the episode turns out and how we structure it. But I gotta say, I love it because, like you said, it's got the tritium lights inside, so it can sit in a drawer for 3 days if it has to, and it still lights up. And that's important because sometimes we're filming in caves down underground for several hours, and we only have a certain amount of time, so we have to know what time we got to be out of there. And also like the fact that it's water resistant to a great depth, because a lot of times I'm hanging off of boats or even going underwater to film footage and get things done. So I really got to tell you, like I said, Luminox is tough enough for the Scaly stuff, and that's why we recommend it to you. So if you get an opportunity, go over to luminox.com and scroll through it. They have the sea, the land, the air, and the space collection, so they have something for everyone. And I got to tell you, they're an American success story. 20 years ago, Barry Cohen, the founder, said, you know what, I think I can make something better. I think I can make something that will meet the needs of not only the military and their demanding standards, but also just the everyday person who wants a good quality watch. And so that's why we partnered with Luminox, and we're proud to do it. So remember to stay here and stay Scaly. Click on over to luminox.com, and we'll see you on Scaly Adventures.
Bye.